At the height of her Hollywood fame, Brandy Norwood was reportedly not the easiest person to be around. Many claimed she could be quite catty and dismissive toward those she viewed as beneath her, or as competition for her it-girl status. However, it seems her behavior may have affected more people than she realized. Just as she appeared to have moved past the drama of her younger years and grown from it, Sheryl Lee Ralph shared that her experience on the set of Moesha was far from enjoyable. She revealed that part of her decision to step away stemmed from how she was treated by the younger cast members, particularly Brandy, who made it clear that she was the one in control on set.
Moesha was 100 episodes for sure, and it ended badly. It didn't end, in a way that made the audience feel good, and I always miss the fact that we didn't have a great ending.
So what exactly did Brandy Norwood do to upset Sheryl Lee Ralph so much? Whatever happened, it's clear Sheryl was far from pleased, and she has even hinted that she might not return if there were ever a reboot of Moesha. Many people today recognize Sheryl for her role as Barbara Howard on Abbott Elementary, but her career spans decades, including standout performances in Dreamgirls and Sister Act 2, Back in the Habit. A Tony-nominated performer and Emmy winner for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series, Sheryl has firmly established herself as a Hollywood legend. She has also been open about the challenges she faced as a Black woman in the industry, from being told she couldn't wear braids because they weren't considered professional enough, to a casting director claiming no one wanted to see her as a leading lady or share a romantic scene with Tom Cruise because of her race. On top of that, she once lost a role for not being considered Black enough. So when the opportunity came to work with a rising young star like Brandy, Sheryl embraced it wholeheartedly.
I tell you, there was nothing better for me at that time to be in a series, having walked the walk on a road that I had helped build, than to see this 14-year-old in all of her braids on TV as a smart girl, writing in her journal about her life. And we were drawing 10 million viewers a week. Oh, it was great.
Brandy Norwood was making major waves as both a singer and an actress, truly dominating the late 90s and early 2000s. She was even nicknamed the Vocal Bible, and had already delivered hit songs like I Wanna Be Down from her debut album. With major brands eager to collaborate with her, and a sitcom built entirely around her, Moesha, Brandy's star power was undeniable. For Sheryl Lee Ralph, it was an incredible opportunity to witness a young Black woman thriving at that level, confidently embracing her braids, her beautiful brown skin, and her authentic self on such a big platform.
And there was this young 14-year-old girl, and in all of her young, hip Blackness and her braids, and as somebody who had walked before, you realize that the walk that you made was worth something because she's here now, and she's a kid, whereas when I was 19 and working and doing my thing, people were like, yeah, but what are you going to do with her? What do you do with a talented Black kid, and what do you do with a girl, and to see her and to have the show about her, for me, it just made me feel so good.
Sheryl Lee Ralph was genuinely excited to be part of a sitcom like Moesha, which highlighted a positive Black family dynamic, something that wasn't very common at the time. She looked forward to working with a young, talented, all-Black cast where everyone held a central role, and when she signed on to play Dee Mitchell, she was eager to share her wisdom, connect with the next generation, and help create something meaningful and special. During her 5 seasons on the show, she experienced many high points, gained wider recognition, and was even voted one of America's favorite TV moms. However, things eventually took a negative turn. While there were plenty of good moments, there were also incidents that created a toxic atmosphere, ultimately pushing Sheryl to her limit. She later shared that the set became difficult to endure due to ongoing disrespect from some of the younger cast members, which deeply hurt her, though she remained professional and focused on her work. At times, she spoke out about production delays caused by their behavior, but this only led to her being unfairly labeled as difficult. Much of the tension reportedly stemmed from Brandy Norwood and her inner circle, who were said to constantly support her actions regardless of the situation. As the show's star, Brandy made her authority known, particularly when things didn't go her way. Despite this, Sheryl maintained her professionalism, treating it strictly as a job, but there was only so much she could tolerate. One notable incident occurred when Sheryl returned to set wearing braids during a production break. Although Brandy initially complimented the look, she later raised concerns with producers, reportedly wanting to keep braids as her signature style. When asked to remove them, Sheryl refused, standing her ground until producers eventually offered a compromise involving a donation to her charity and a custom wig, which she ultimately accepted. The situation, however, left a lasting impact, as it reflected a deeper issue of respect. By the 5th season, Sheryl had reached her breaking point. The environment had become overwhelming, storylines were losing their original focus, and behind-the-scenes drama began overshadowing the show's purpose. With Brandy stepping into a producer role alongside her mother, Sonia Norwood, major creative decisions, such as introducing Ray J as a new character, further shifted the show's direction in ways Sheryl disagreed with. She felt these changes undermined the core message of family, love, and unity. At the same time, Sheryl was facing serious personal challenges, including struggles in her marriage and health issues like depression and high blood pressure. Combined with the stressful work environment, it became too much to handle, leading her to make the difficult but necessary decision to walk away and prioritize her peace.
God, when they let me go from Moesha for a whole bunch of things I will not discuss, and I realized, wait a minute, first of all, I did not deserve that.
Right.
Second of all, it's their loss.
And it's safe to say that Sheryl Lee Ralph chose the right moment to walk away, because Moesha ended just a year after her departure. Although she moved on professionally, it's clear that some of the emotional weight from that experience has stayed with her, and she still seems to have unresolved feelings about how everything played out. Her recent revelations have sparked major conversations online, with many people re-examining Brandy Norwood's reputation. Over the years, there have been ongoing claims about Brandy having conflicts with others in the industry, including names like Thea Vidal, Aaliyah, and Monica, and now Sheryl has added her perspective to that conversation. Some observers feel there's a pattern, while others believe there may be more to the story. What do you think about these claims regarding Brandy's past behavior? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye beauties!